Namaskara. Welcome to Tripitaka Theravāda. Suttanta Pitaka, Majjhima Nikaya, Mula Panasakang, Pathama Bhagga, the collection of the Buddha language, saying the first 50 discourses, Pali English, Pali Roman. So, Mina Ariyana, Sila Kantena, Samana Gato, Aichantang Ana, Avaya Sukhang, Padesang, Vedeti, So Chakuna Rupang Diswa, Na Nimatagahi Hoti, Nanu Payan Janagahi, Yatwa Thi Karana, Menang, Chakun Tiyang, Asang, Vutang, Viharanti, Abhija Do Manasa, Papaka Akusala Thama, Anavasa Vayung, Tasa Sang Varaya, Pade Payati, Rakhati Chakun Tiyang, Chakun Tiye, Sang Varang, Apayati. So Tena Sadyang Satwa Khanina Gandhang Kha Chitwa Chivahaya Rasang Sa Chitwa Kayena Ho Thabang Ho Sitwa Manasa Thammang Vinyayana Nimitta Gahi Hoti Anu Payanjana Gahi Yatwa Thi Karana Menang Menendriyang Asang Vutang Viharanti Abhiha Do Manasa Papaka Aku Salatama Anavasa Vayung Tasa Sang Varaya Ade Payati Rakhati Menendriyang Menendiye Sang Varang Apayati. So Imina Ariyena Endiya Sang Varena Samana Gato Achatang Abhaya Seka Sukhang Pade Sang Vedeti. So Abhi Kante Pade Kante Sampayana Kari Hoti Alu Kete Vilu Kete Sampayana Kari Hoti Samayhite Pasarite Sampayana Kari Hoti Sankade Patachi Varadharane Sampayana Kari Hoti Asite Pite Kayite Sayite Sampayana Kari Hoti Ucha Rappasava Kame Sampayana Kari Hoti Gate Thite Nisane Sutte Ya Gari Te Phasite Tunihi Bhawe Sampayana Kari Hoti. Translate in English. He possesses of the ariyan body of moral habit, subject to the experiences and unsullied well-being, having seen a material shape with the eye. He is not interested by the general appearance. He is not interested by the detail. If he dwells with his organ of sight uncontrolled, covetousness and rejection, evil, unskilled status of the mind predominate. So he follows along the controlling it he got the organ of sight. He comes to control over the organ of sight. He have heard a sound with the ear. Having smell with the nose. Having savored a taste with the tongue. Having felt a touch with the body. Having cognized a mental object with the mind. He is not entranced by the general appearance. He is not entranced by the term. If he live with this organ of mind uncontrolled, covetousness and dejection, evil and scared. What is granted against by the Tathagata, and what is slaved by the Tathagata, but not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment, thinking. The fully self-awakened one is the Lord, where tweak is the Dharma by the Lord. The order forest along where, and again Brahman, among by ariyan, illiterate, and the discursive. Thus, his mind subjectively tranquilized and fixed on one point, enter on and abide in the second meditation, which is the word of the illiterate and discursive thought, is born of the concentration and is the rapturous and joyful. These two Brahman is called the Tathagatas, footprint, and what is grasped against by the Tathagata, and what is slashed by the Tathagata. But not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment, thinking. The fully self-awakened one is the Lord, where tweak is Dharma by the Lord. The order for rest along where. Bali Roman. So imina cha ariyena sila kantena samana gato. Imina cha ariyena entriya sangvarena samana gato. Imina cha ariyena sati sampai yanyena samana gato. Vị vất tăng xế nà xạ nặng hạ dạ tí rái nhà rốc khả mũ lặng bọc bật tăng cắn đã răng ký rị gụ hàng su xà nặng hóa nạ bật hăng ọc hô cả sẵn ba la lạ hỏi dặn xô bạch xá phật tăng bấn đề bá tập bà đệ cần tô nì xê đề tí bà lăng càng ảo hô dịch hòa cùi chung cái dặn bà ni thá dạ bà đệ mục khăn sát tưng ông bàn thá bệt hòa xô ảm hỷ dặn lô kê bà hạ dạ vì gạ ta phê chế nà chế ta xô vì gạ ta phê chế nà chế ta xà vì hạ ra tí áp hỷ hạ dạ chít tăng bạ rị số thể tị พยาปาดะปะโดสังปหายะอัปยาปนะจิตโตวิหรติสัพบบานะภูตหิตานุกัมปิพยาปาดะปะโดสาจิตตังเปริโสเทติถีนมิทังปหายะวิกะตถีนมิโทวิหรติอโลกสัญญีสัตโตสัมปยาโนทีนมิดาจิตตังปะเอริโสเทติปุถหัญจักกุกจังปะหายะอนุนทะโตอนุนทะโตวิหรติอัจฉตังโหปัสสันตจิตโตปุถหัญจักกุกจาจิตตังปะเรโสเทติวิจิกิฉังปหายะtỉnh nặngวิเจเกโชวิหรติอากะทังกะถีกุสเลสุธรรมเมสุวิเจเกชายะจิตตังปะเรโสเทติ Translate in English and again Brahman amongst by ariyan in neutral and discursive short his mind subjective tranquility and fixed on one point enters on and abides in the second meditation which is devoid of the in neutral and discursive short is born of the concentration and this rapturous and joyful. This too the Brahman is called the Tathagatas, food brain, and what is grasped again by the Tathagata, and what is slashed by the Tathagata. But not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment thinking. The full self-awakened one is the Lord. Where is the Dharma by the Lord? The order forest along where? And again, Brahman, amongst by the fading out of rapture, dressed with equanimity, attentive and clearly conscious, and experiences in his person that joy of which the ariyan say, joyful, live, joyful, live he who has equanimity and is mindful, and he enters on and abides in the third meditation. These two Brahman is called the Tathagatas, food brings, and what is grasped against by the Tathagata, and what is slashed by the Tathagata, but not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment, thinking the fully self-awakened the full self-awakened one is the Lord. Where is the Dharma by the Lord? The organ forest along well. And when Brahman, amongst by getting rid of joy, by getting rid of anguish, by the going down of his former pleasure and sorrow, enter on and abides in the fourth meditation, which has neither anguish nor joy, and which is entirely purified by the equanimity and the mindfulness. These two Brahman is called the Tathagatas, who bring and what is grasped against by the Tathagata, and what is slaved by the Tathagata, but not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment thinking. The full self, awakened one, is the Lord, where twig is the Dharma by the Lord. The other follows along where. Thus with the mind composed, quite purified, quite clarified, without blemish, without defilement, ground, self, and vocable, quick, immovable. He directs his mind to the knowledge and the recollection on the former habitation. Thus, he remembers the diverse format. Diverse format habitation is nor their modest and deterred. These two Brahman is called the Tathagatas, who bring and what is grasped against by the Tathagata, and what is slashed by the Tathagata, but not yet does the ariyan discipline come to fulfillment thinking. The full self awakened one is the Lord, where twig is Dharma by the Lord. The other forest along where. Thank you very much for listening, and I would you have the Sarana Gamanang Hon too, and I would you get lucky in Buddhism Theravāda. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time.